Hey there, YouTubers. NFL Predictor 316. It's week 13, Thanksgiving Throwdown edition. Now feast on these picks. Sizzling picks of the week. The Tennessee Titans are traveling to take on the Houston Texans, and I think the Texans are going to sizzle on that one 24-17. Then the Indianapolis Colts are taking on the Washington Redskins, and I feel that the sizzling team in that game is going to be the Indianapolis Colts 29-20. Then we got the Cleveland Browns taking on the Buffalo Bills, and I think the sizzling team for that game is going to be the Cleveland Browns 26-16. And last but not least, the Dallas Cowboys are taking on the Philadelphia Eagles in the NFC East showdown. I do believe the sizzling team in that game is going to be the Philadelphia Eagles 33-27. That does it for my sizzling picks for this week. So I think the New Orleans Saints are going to beat the Pittsburgh Steelers, Chef.
Can you just shut the fuck up for 30 seconds?
No, Chef, I think the Kansas City Chiefs have what it takes to pull off the victory over the Denver Broncos, 29-27.
You jumped up the fucker. Now fuck off back on your section.
Chef, you know the San Diego Chargers, I think, are going to pull off a victory against the Baltimore Ravens, 24-18.
Finally, your head's coming outside your arsehole. Now sit down.
Hey, what about that pumpkin pie, Chef?
Right, well, I'll get you more pumpkin. I'll ram it right up your fucking arse.
Wrestle Dipper 316 here to bring you the fire and upset of the week. It's going to be the Arizona Cardinals and the Atlanta Falcons. Take the Atlanta Falcons in this one, 29-26. You know, I really like the Arizona Cardinals. However, I think the Atlanta Falcons have more to play for, and you can take that to the bank. That coming from the champ.
Here at the ICT Sports Zone, it's not just a solo act. I like to bring out my longtime editor, Wrestle Dipper 316. Hey there, Wrestle Dipper.
How's it going?
Well, it's week 13 of the NFL season, and Thursday night we got a featured matchup with the Chicago Bears taking on the Detroit Lions, and that's a festive NFC North matchup.
Traditional, I think so. I always enjoy watching the Lions on Thanksgiving Day.
I believe that the Lions are going to beat the Bears this week, 31-26. You agree with that?
I totally agree with that
This
one.
matchup being the Seattle Seahawks taking on the San Francisco 49ers. I think that the Seahawks will win this one 27-23 in a nail biter. Usually division matchups are pretty close.
I would definitely agree with that. However, I don't see the Cardinals getting out of first place anytime soon.
Cincinnati Bengals taking on Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You know, little interdivision conference matchups here. The Buccaneers actually have had some glimmers of light with their rookie wide receiver Mike Evans, who's had 8 touchdown catches in the last 5 games.
Well, that's definitely a big break for Buck fans, especially the way the season started out. They definitely started out pretty piss poor for them.
But I do think that the team in this matchup is the Cincinnati Bengals. They are in a very, very difficult division, the AFC North. They got to compete with the Browns and, of course, the Steelers, and the Ravens are all hanging in there. They can't afford to lose this against a team that is way, way below, a winning record. 39-29 in that one. So, I do believe that they'll cover the 3.5. These are my lock picks. So the Lions will be over in the 47 in that matchup. The Seahawks as well over 40 in that game. And of course, I do believe that the Bengals will cover the 3.5 in that matchup. Moving on, we got the New York Giants taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Both teams also have losing records.
I think that the Giants ought to pull off that victory. They hung in there with the Cowboys. And the Jacksonville Jaguars, you just can't really expect much out of them this season.
I do believe that the Giants will have enough offensive and defensive firepower. I do believe in this one, 26-17. They will cover the 2. Like the Oakland Raiders, your team taking on the St. Louis Rams. The Rams have had to fight, against the AFC West the last few matches. They had the Broncos, now the Chargers, and then the Raiders. I think Think the Raiders will keep their winning ways, or you think the Rams are going to bounce back with a victory?
You know, being an Oakland Raiders fan, I really hope they keep their wins alive here. Hopefully they can win 2 in a row, especially after that big win with Kansas City.
But the Rams are a very tricky team, and you know, the Raiders got their victory, so, you know, burden's off their shoulders. I do think that the Rams are the team that will pull off the victory in this one. 28-20 is what I'm going to go with on that, and they'll be over 42.5 on the total for that game. Carolina Panthers, who have a tie on their record, taking on the Minnesota Vikings, who ain't, you know, far away from that on their record. But
I sure like their Teddy Bridgewater, though, don't they?
Bridgewater is a shining spot for them. The Panthers, you know, they've been plagued by injuries. I do think that the Vikings have, you know, what it takes to pull out this victory. I think it's going to be a you know, 19-10, lots of field goals in this one. I think that the Vikings are going to cover the 2.5, 19-10. So there you go. All right, Monday night has got a very good matchup. AFC East. We've got the Dolphins, Miami, and we've got the Jets in New
I think
York.
the Dolphins are going to win that game. Given because they against the Denver Broncos, they held it all the way to the fourth quarter.
You know, they have their offensive woes. You know, one week they're solid, next week, you know, they're a little iffy. I do believe that their defense, though, is a top 5 defense. The Jets, you know, Monday, they were looking pretty weak against the Bills. You know, they had to bench Vic. They're going back to Geno, you know. Really, you know, you'd be a fool to go against the Dolphins in this one. I'm thinking 33-19, you know, and then, you know, they'll cover that 4.5. Let's go to our game of the week. You say New England Patriots taking on the Green Bay Packers. You know, it's, you know, two teams that are on hot streaks. Could be the Super Bowl here, folks.
Yeah, definitely 2 Super Bowl contenders, and I look forward to this one because I think it'll be high scoring. Each quarterback will definitely show you a good show, and I don't even know who to pick this one. But you know what? You're the experts.
I think, you know, 27-23 is a fairly, you know, reasonable score to say that it could go either way. But I think the Packers got what it takes to win this one and cover the 3 points. It's Thanksgiving, so what better way to say thanks than to say thank you to you viewers out there. Thank you for coming, clicking, watching all my videos, subscribing, liking, commenting. I appreciate all of that. This guy over here, he's been editing my videos. He enjoys any of the comments. He enjoys your views, you know.
Absolutely. I look at every one of them. I'll respond to every one of them. I'll give you the thumbs up just as much as you'll do it to us.
You know, we're part of the ICT Sports Zone.
Hey, I was just checking. You know, we're up at 670 subscribers.
That's good, you know.
Good. Thanks to each and every one of you. Definitely appreciate that. You know, hopefully to the next 670, you know, we just keep it going. Special thanks to Gio Knows. You know, he's we got nominated for a few of his awards this year, and that's definitely appreciated. Let us know we're moving in the right direction. So special thanks to Gio Knows.
So, you know, I'd like to say happy Thanksgiving, you guys. Enjoy the games, you know. Check us out next week. We got, you know, more things planned out. Comment down below what show, video, movie you'd like to see perhaps parodied with us, you know, next week. So, NFL Predictor 316 here.
Russell Dipper 316.
Enjoy your holidays, and see you next week.
Happy Thanksgiving.